Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage a would do. Now they wiping the floor with you. I can hike in the smallest view. It's all on you. It's not just a rap when you looking back, cause there's nothing there to look forward to. No use in mending.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Sabonis, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Thomas. Then there's Ayton, and it's Spellman in at the 4 slot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
That one's in there. The Team World lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket for Mitchell. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Jordan following the basket by DeAndre Ayton.
We've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world. And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Anthony Davis is checked in for USA. And so Jordan nails both of them.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Morrison. He kicks to DeRozan. From down in the low post, it goes.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now, here is Robinson. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. It's stolen by Davis. Pulls up from the corner. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now it's only a 5-point Team World lead. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
The USA calls time here.
Substitution on the court.
USA moving the ball around. Mitchell kicks to Wiseman. Loads it up for Davis. 6 to shoot. And the fast break now for Team World. Outside Robinson. A 3 ball. Out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball. USA trails by 7. Outside Roy. Down low. Here's Davis. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Roy's got 4 assists in the game.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautifully.
Now here is Robinson. To the paint. It's stolen by Wiseman. Mitchell against Robinson. Here's Davis, and he overshot that one, missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet, but this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
The USA calls time here. Here's Mitchell. There's the pass to Davis. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times. In a close game, hustle plays can really make the difference.
Now, here is Robinson. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
The USA calls time here. Mitchell with it. Passes it to Davis. Moves back up. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Deflects the pass. Play with it. Sabonis defending. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis, and the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And Ayton throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the football.
GA, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Robinson finds Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Team World leading by 9. Pass to Ayton. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Roy against Robinson. A nice shot by Roy.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Roy. Loads it up for Davis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Mathurin passes to Ayton. Outside Robinson. Good ball movement here by Team World. And it's Mathurin missing. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by Team World. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Robinson. So we see Team World get the win here.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Yeah. They plan was to knock me out the top of the game, but I overstand they truth is all lame. I hope right in they mouth, then I carve my name. Nah, it's too real. Nah, it's true king. It's however you feel. Go ahead, you swing. Your arms too short to box with God. I don't soloists, only squads. Fame went to their head, so now it's odds. Yesterday you begged for a deal, today you tough guys. I seen it coming soon as I spotted my enemies trying to do what I do. Came in with my style, so I followed you. I kept changing on the world since barbecue. Now you wanna hang with I hung with. It's funny, I once said, if I ever make a record, I take a check and put something away for a rainy day to make my exit. But look at me now, 10 years deep, since the project bench with in my socks sleep. I never asked to be top of rap's elite, just a trial trying to learn the traps of the streets, but look at me now. Explain women in fast cars and diamond rings could poison a rap star.
Welcome to All-Star Action, everyone. Kevin Harlan, happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Tonight, we present the fast-paced and high-pressured Mountain Dew three-point contest. It's going to be a great night.
And unlike the dunk contest, very few judging controversies in this competition. Scoring system is pretty straightforward.
Well, it's right there. We talked about this league being a make-or-miss league. Well, this is a make-or-miss competition. We're going to see who's going to heat it up tonight.
70 seconds to get through the 5 racks. Each rack ends with a money ball worth 2 points. Except for one rack selected by the shooter, that's all money balls. In addition, out in the Dew zone, 2 Dew balls each worth 3 points apiece.
And the shooters who can really stretch their range, they get rewarded with those Dew balls. I think it's been a fun addition to this competition.
In his career, he's been an outstanding distance shooter.
Misses with the first Dew ball. 11 points total. 12. Makes it 13. 15 points now. That makes it 16. 17. 18. Just one rack to go. 21 points now. He's nailed 4 in a row. He collects 22 points. He had his shot on automatic. That's why he's in this contest.
Moneyball's so critical to knock down in this competition, and he gets 6 out of 9.
And so here's Novak. So each player gets 5 racks along the arc, along with 2 balls at deep range. And 70 seconds on the clock to shoot all 27. Those deep shots are worth 3 points. The money balls on their racks are worth 2. And the rest are 1 apiece. Additionally, each competitor makes one of their racks all money balls.
So much of your total score comes down to you hitting that entire money ball rack. These guys have to be smart about where they place that.
Drains the money ball. Goes 1 of 2 on the Dew ball. 17. And he's at 18. 19. 1 rack remaining. There's 20. 21. 22. And that puts him in first place. His score, 25 points on the round. Terrific work from him today. He really left it all out there.
Yeah, he didn't waste any time getting things started. He rifled through that first rack perfectly. Didn't miss 1 ball.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go.
And you can see him eyeing that Dew zone. No doubt he'd like to pick up all 6 of those points.
This will be a real test of his range. They make the racks at the arc look like the easy part of this contest. He's at 7 now. He's at 8 points.
He is in a rhythm. 2 straight racks where he shot it well.
He's behind on the clock. He needs to pick up the pace here. 11 points total. 12. That's 13.
That's right. Pick up the pace, young fella.
2 racks to go. 15. That makes it 16. Good rack right there. 4 points total. 19. There's 20. So he'll end up with 20 points even for the round. An outstanding round. He looked very comfortable.
And he knocked down 5 out of the 9 money balls. Pretty good.
So it's Mark Price now.
And he's going to need 20 here to stay in the mix.
The door left open here. He's in good shape. 3. Can't get the money ball to fall. Now has 4. 5.
Far from his best effort.
He's 0 for 3 on money balls. That could cost him. He's at 7 now. 9 points for him right now. 11 points total. 1 for 2 from the do zone.
Needs 5 to stay alive.
He's nailed 4 in a row. He could have taken more from that rack. Only got 2 points.
Just 3 more to stay alive.
And he's at 18. 19. He finishes off the round with 19 points. I think he's pretty unlucky. He was good, but a few other players were great.
You know, you just kept waiting for that point where he would get hot and rattle off a few in a row, and it just never materialized.
Oh, and unfortunately with that miss, he will not advance.
He's just shooting what he's got left now.
Yeah, and just felt a bit short here tonight.
And so here's Morris Peterson now. He's got to have a 20 or higher.
Well, his target score is easily within striking distance.
That makes 5. Misses on the money ball.
3 bad racks in a row. Really tough to recover now.
6. 7.
He's only got a cushion of 2 more misses, guys. No more than that.
And with that, he will not advance on to the next round.
No, those results aren't going to cut it.
And hopefully next time, if there is a next time, he'll do a little bit better than that.
Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
And his range didn't extend to the do zone. Could not find his range from deep.
And here we go with Ray Allen. Wrapping up the qualifying round. He knows there's nobody coming after him. He knows the score to beat.
And in order to make the next round, he'll have to add 20 points.
A great shot here. Not the highest score to beat. He's got 3. There's 4.
He is on fire.
No doubt.
UGLY. He just can't get anything going.
Duval Town. 11 points total.
Seven more to keep shooting.
He comes away with 4 points on that rack. 2 racks remaining. 7 more points and he's in. No good with his 4th in a row. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together. He's at 14.
No more extra chances. He's got to sink the whole rack.
And that's it. Can't advance at this point.
What if we just saw a guy walk away at 6 points?
Can you imagine that? All right, guys, see ya. I'm not going to shoot the last round.
He comes away with a total score of 15.
Yeah, certainly a big surprise in this competition. He seemed like a sure bet to come into this and perform well.
Novak's got the top score in the qualifying round.
And let's hope for a better finals round, because that qualifying was anything but exciting.
Well, when the stakes get this high and the spotlight now is a little bit brighter and a little bit warmer, some guys could struggle with that initially.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go. And your score in the last round doesn't matter at this point. First up, set the bar high.
And they say shooters have a short memory. An event like this, your focus has to be on the next shot.
Yeah, stay in the moment, let the misses go, reload, reset, and take advantage of the next shot.
Makes it 13, 15, 17. He's got to speed up. Clock's ticking. Goes 1 of 2 on the do ball. Gets the money ball. He's got 25. Comes through with 27 points. And we don't see this too often. He was on another level there.
Yeah, and that streak in there, 6 in a row where he was really feeling it. That speaks to his confidence in this event. And early on, it's important that you find your rhythm and focus on keeping your shot form intact for the entire round.
And these guys are so precise. It's so interesting to watch when a guy misses short on that next shot. Does he overcompensate and shoot it long? I mean, these guys dial it in.
10. He's got 11. And that makes it 12.
Coming through.
He's made all but one of his money balls. A three-point rack for him right there. 16 so far. And that will unfortunately take him out of the running.
A tough final round exit.
It just could not get it done.
And with that round over, he sits with 22 points. And so here's Novak now. He was the hottest shooter entering the finals, so he earned the right to go last. And he knows exactly what the target is.
And the win will cost him 28 points or better in this round.
3 points now. Can't cash in on the money ball. 5 for him now. That's 7.
Not an easy start here.
10. He's got 11. That's 12. That's 13.
You got to get the pace going or you might not make it through the racks.
And good on the second do ball. That makes it 17. And that'll about do it for him.
Yes, it will. Just too little, too late.
And officially, this one is over.
And with that round over, he sits with 22 points. And so we wrap up the Mountain Dew three-point contest. Out of all the great marksmen, one stood out from the rest. And this year's champ, J.J. Redick.
Yeah, always so much fun to be a part of this event. Concentrated tension, but now the relief of victory.
Yeah, and at the same time, I don't think he's all that surprised. If you look at him, I think there was a quiet confidence coming in, and I'd say this outcome was probably expected.
And we saw some tremendous shooting. The point contest always worth watching. And we thank you for being with us. So now, for Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and myself, Kevin Harlan, we'll see you next time.
shoulder, hey, get it right. Two-step and let your shoulder, hey, let your shoulder, hey, just let your shoulder. Let me see you bounce right and left and let your shoulder, hey, let your shoulder, hey, let your shoulder, hey, get it right.
Welcome to the NBA Dunk Contest. This is the moment you've all been waiting for, basketball fans. Let's meet the Slam Dunk participants. The first participant, Nate Robinson. Let's get started. The second contestant, Michael Jordan. Get ready. The next contestant, Vince Carter. The first contestant, Nate Robinson. Let's begin. The second player, Michael Jordan. On your marks. Give it up for your next contestant, Vince Carter. You can score each night by texting in your score.
Yeah, when you think about us, just think about it. We don't own nothing.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. We've got McCullough, D-Wade out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Butler in at the 4 slot.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback. And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Passes it to Wade. The fadeaway. Good. It's Johnson with the assist that time.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Some nice passing here by the West. Chamberlain against Butler. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now the pass to Gill. Here's Rose. Just 5 on the clock. On deep. Rebound by McCullough.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked. Great timing on that alley-oop by Duncan. He seems to always be in the right place at the right time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Now he's spoken with the guys. Now he wants to make this a competitive game, one that features at least some execution and not just a bunch of lobs. Maybe some ball movement. He said, look, if we're going to be out here, if we're going to take this court, we might as well try to win this game. And that means playing the right way. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Butler with the steal. Up there for Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
How about Wade showing you the big-time bounce? Boy, what an explosive player he is.
Wade against Hill. Rose passes to Chamberlain. Yep, that one goes.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Now, here's Johnson. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Five on the clock. And McCullough kicks to Johnson. And the shot goes in.
This is where Magic thrives. A master at toying with defenders and screen and rolls.
And here's Rose. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot that time not on target.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Gill against Hardaway. Pass to Floyd. Now Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Weber, he's checked in for Duncan. Iverson comes in for Grant Hill. And Stockton subbed in for Rose. Lucas is checked in for the East. Maravich comes in for Dwayne Wade. And the West All-Stars have possession, trailing by 2. On the wing, Iverson. Maravich defending. Weber with a screen on Maravich. And Allen Iverson, good for the 3.
And Iverson. He can knock down the triple from time to time. I like seeing that part of his game expand.
Outside, Maravich. Pass to Full. Screened by Lucas. Fade away. Out to the right wing. Shoots a fader. The West grabs the miss.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Not just a passer. Stockton skilled at probing inside and drawing the call there.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the West All-Stars?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Good ball movement here by the East.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Stockton finds Durant. Now, here is Weber. Inside, here's Walton. The West again cannot hit. 1:33 left in the first quarter. To the left wing, fires from deep. Offensive rebound, passes it to Full. Mirovic against Iverson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Forget about finesse. This can tell us all about the power.
And there's the pass to Walton. Shakes him. Another shot. No good there. Great D that time from Lucas. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Floyd. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Feeds it to Lucas. Durant with some nice D.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next three quarters as well. Weber's such a good lob target, and his teammates have a lot of confidence in him going and getting it up top.
A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. And the East leads by one. Durant against Allen. Outside Durant. And he makes that one.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. West All-Stars lead by one. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Chamberlain is out there with Duncan. Then there's Gill. Then there's Hill. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. He can't get that one. And it's the West taking it the other way. Hill deciding where to go with it. A floater, and no problem from Rose as he finishes at the rim. Rose has got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the East. Pass to Wade. Over Hill. A second chance effort. Rose with the block. 16 feet away. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output. And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
Pass to Chamberlain. Plays it up and banks it in. And the West leads by 7.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Wade passes to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Wade dishes to Johnson. Out to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Rose. He feeds it to Chamberlain. Here's Duncan. Great D that time for McCullough.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game.
Here's McCullough. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Duncan. Hill inside. Wade is covering. Hill kicks to Rose. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Passes to Johnson. To the inside. Out to Wade. Over Hill. The West grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson against Rose. The pass to Chamberlain. They double-team Chamberlain. Plays it up off the glass. And it's an 8-point West All-Star lead.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now a timeout called by the East. Pierce is checked in for the West. And the East All-Stars making a change here.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
The West All-Stars on D. Here's Harrison. Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 5. The kick outside to Butler. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's his first foul. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
No good from Wade.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
They get a hand on it. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Duncan, the pass to Williams. And here is Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The East trail by 8. Pass to 4. Good ball movement here by the East. Screen by Lucas. Floyd passes to Lucas. Over Pierce. No good from Lucas. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Kicks it to Pierce. Iverson outside. From the wing. Harrison grabs the board. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Wade, right side. Screened by Lucas. Wade with it. Now Pierce defending. Wade outside. Here's Harrison. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Harrison's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
The first one falls. However, he's checked in for the West. Stockton comes in for Deron Williams. And a switch here also for the East. Maravich is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Durant against Lucas. Weber with a screen on Lucas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The West All-Stars have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. The East trail by 6. Here's Floyd. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Have one on Weber. The East All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one goes. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Walton's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Outside, Maravich. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pass to Walton. Durant with it, launches it. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Floyd. He's defended by Stockton. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Floyd. So it's the West now. Durant dishes to Iverson. Back to Durant. Lets it go with the 3. The shot missing. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. West All-Stars out in front, up by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Hardaway is out there with Butler. Then it's Johnson. Then there's McCulloch. And it's Wade in at the 2.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Chamberlain with a screen on Johnson. Rose. And he lays it straight in. Rose has got 8 points.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Johnson. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you gotta dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
And the pass to Chamberlain. Here's Gill. Tries again. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Rose. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Hard to D Rose up any better. I mean, sometimes this guy is just impossible to stop.
Wade outside. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Rose going inside.
Boy, Rose is a marvelous athlete who's really good at taking it to the cup. And he's hard to cover because of that.
The West All-Stars have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he knocks down the first one.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Both shots good from the stripe. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Wade kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Here's McCulloch. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
That free throw good for McCulloch. The West leading by 3. Rose looking around. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Looking to get it going. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wade. Oh, and the jam by Wade. What a play.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Hill passes to Chamberlain. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Butler. Johnson left side. He kicks it to Wade. Johnson double team. Three-pointer, Butler. Wade outside. Johnson sets the screen for Wade. Back to Johnson. Out to Wade. Floats it up for Butler. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the leaping ability? Butler gets off the ground so fast, especially on these alley-oops.
Duncan outside. Wants to get it to Rose. Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. Hills is checked in for Tim Duncan. Johnson, he's checked in for the East. Allen comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Zoe Allen will bring it up now for the East. It's a three-point game. Pass to Johnson. Chamberlain with the block. And they'll get another chance. The hook. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by McCullough. Johnson's got 10 points.
Well, I like Magic doing his work inside. The close range look. Smart play that time by the Magic.
Rose in the post. Johnson's there. Johnson with the block. Allen passes to Johnson. Back to Allen. Dishes it to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Allen. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. A tight game here in Cleveland. Rose in the post, covered by Johnson. Hill, it's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Here's Johnson. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Gill. No points in the game yet for him. Now the feed to Chamberlain. Over Allen. The shot's good by Chamberlain. Now it's a 5-point West All-Star lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
Allen, a screen on Rose. Johnson with it. Grant Hill covering. That won't go. He's failed to score in 6 of his 11 tries from the field. He dishes it to Rose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
The West All-Stars have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. The free throw dropped for Rose.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Weber, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Walton comes in for Pierce. Durant's checked in for Gill. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Hill. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Passes it to Floyd. They set the pick. Will it go? He can't get it to go. And it's the West taking it the other way. Durant with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. The East trail by 9. The pass to Floyd. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Floyd. Stockton's checked in for the West. Both good from the line that time. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Kicks to Walton. Iverson outside. Stockton looking around. Screen by Walton. 5 to shoot. The West again cannot hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
For 3. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Floyd. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Durant. He kicks to Stockton. Takes the 3. No good. Johnson outside. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Substitution on the court.
Performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the West. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
They've got Stockton. Chamberlain is out there with Weber. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Durant in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Here's Floyd. It's good from the top of the key. Floyd's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the East All-Stars. From deep, Iverson. They get the rebound, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
They set the pick. Here's Lucas. The West All-Stars pull it in. Chamberlain got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hardaway against Gill. Over Hardaway. Gill misses. The East trail by 4. Pass to 4. Outside Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Pierce is checked in for Weber. Hill comes in for Iverson. And it's Rose in for Stockton. And so Hill will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gill against Hardaway. Gill the pass to Pierce. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. With some arc. Rose, no good. Johnson up top. He's covered by Rose. Fades back. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hill inside. Wade is covering. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Wade against Hill. Shoots from 14. Hardaway for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game. Rose with the ball. Chamberlain with a screen on Johnson. Here's Rose. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Passes it to McCullough. Chamberlain with the block. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Weber's checked in. And the East has possession. They trail by 3, and that one good.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
The pass to Chamberlain. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Allen's checked in. Here now is Weber. Some nice passing here by the West. Rose kicks to Hill. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. That's short off the rim. And here are the East All-Stars now. It's a 1-point game. Butler against Weber. Butler passes to McCullough. Wade surveying the D. Can't hit from 12. Now here's Rose. Chamberlain with a screen on Wade. Pass to Weber. Here's Gill. Chamberlain with it. Defended by McCulloch. Pass to Gill. Here's Chamberlain. That one misses. Great D that time for McCulloch. Wade outside. Allen outside to take the lead. The West All-Stars pull it in. Outside Rose. Passes to Gill. Weber with it. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Chamberlain got 20 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
They grab their own miss. Here's Wade, and he converts the layup. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a hardened hustle play. And Wade is that kind of player, getting the second chance points for his team.
Hill, no good. And here is Butler, and stolen by Chamberlain. Rose in the post. He's against Allen. Here's Weber. Chamberlain dishes to Rose. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. The West making some changes. Walton comes in for Chamberlain, and it's Williams in for Gill. Johnson, he's checked in for the East. Outside Hill. Shoots it up, and he swishes it right through.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
The East trail by 3. Allen surveying the D. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Johnson from outside. A rebound by Walton. Walton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wade against Rose. Good D by Wade.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 16 points for Wade.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Rose kicks to Hill. Walton a screen on Johnson. Hill drives in. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And so Allen will bring it up now for the East All-Stars. They trail by 1. And the pass to McCulloch. Over Rose. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game. And I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
So for the West, Durant's checked in for Hill. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Derrick Rose. Screen by Walton. Williams scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Walton. Here's Weber. The West again cannot hit. Weber's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Harrison. It's good from long range.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Williams kicks to Durant. To end the run. And the layup is up and in.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Pass to Maravich. There's a good screen. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Durant, the pass to Williams. Screen by Walton. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And Williams is very effective in that pick and roll. Superb at knifing passes through tight spaces in these sets.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And taken away by Johnson. Here's the break. Here's the three. And he's good on the three ball. Floyd's got 10 points in just the second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some nice passing here by the West. Walton, the pass to Williams. No good on the three. The East leading by 7. Pass to Harrison. This one for 3. And another 3 from the East.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
make him come back and spend everything. That's a chess move. Know the difference from king, queen, and pawn, rook, and castle. Out to snatch you. Came up.
Can't remember who. Too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals.